Alright guys, back again. Another review. As you can see, this is going to be on my Spyderco Paramilitary 2. I've actually had 5 of these knives. This one is by far the best one I've had, without a doubt. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm using my iPhone 4 yet again. But all the other ones I had experienced a little bit of blade play side to side. This one I've tightened up pretty good. Tighter than most people keep these, just because I keep most of my knives tighter than most people keep theirs. And when I say tight, I'm talking about the pivot. So I mean, it will kind of close. It won't just drop though. Like some people, you drop that and it just drops. Well, not this one. That's just how I like them. I like this lockup to be extremely solid. It's just how I am with all my knives, really. This one might have like just the absolute slightest inclination of play if you really tug on the tip of it, but I mean, it's barely noticeable. And I can actually adjust it out. I can tighten the pivot and make it just rock solid, but of course, you know, the opening and closing becomes harder too. But the other ones I had, no matter how I adjusted the pivot, it still had slightest bit of blade play. Even if the pivot was, you know, all the way tight and the knife was hard to open and close, it would still have that slightest bit of blade play. And I think that's due to the bushing they put inside the pivot on these, just not being milled, you know, exactly perfect. But I mean, what can you expect for a $100 knife? CPM S30V, you can see that there if I can get the blade to stop glaring. The Paramilitary 2, everybody knows, it's upgrades from the original. The hump down here is not as big. Bigger lanyard hole, 4-way adjustable pocket clip. I keep mine tip down, right hand carry. That's just how I carry it. The body screws and the pivot screws are bigger, and they're now flat. They're flush. There's no tang sticking out up here. It's flush, as you can see. Still got the big, 14mm spider hole. Full flat grind S30V. Golden Colorado USA Earth. Eric Glesser, Sal Glesser right there on the blade. Compression lock. Basically just a reverse liner lock if you ask me, but it works. The blade on every single one I've had has been dead center. So that's good, that's a plus. Pretty thick spine. I think it's a 4mm spine. Don't quote me on that though. Same size as military, same size as the previous Paramilitary. Good jimping. I don't really give a shit about jimping. Here's some more jimping. Black G10. Good grip. A little bit better than, you know, say a, I don't know, cheaper knife, Tenacious, or a Persistence, or whatever the hell the other one is. Overall, great knife. Full stainless steel liners. They're drilled out, as you can see, kind of. What else is there, guys? Jimping up here on the actual metal where the stop pin is. It's a great knife. Came razor sharp out of the box. Absolutely love these knives. Out of all the knives I've ever owned, this Paramilitary 2 design is probably my favorite knife. Even with the slightest bit of blade play that I've had in others that this one doesn't have, which I'm happy about. It's still my favorite knife ever. I mean, I like this more than I like my Hinderer, and that says a lot, because that Hinderer is, you know, I've got. It's an expensive knife. Let's just say that. This one's quite a bit less, but I like this knife more. It's just great. It's light. It's like 4 ounces. Solid knife. Full flat grind. I mean, it cuts like a fucking laser. It's a great knife. S30V is great steel. I cut a lot of wood And that sounds fucking weird, considering I work at a toll booth. But like when I'm just at home, or I'm bored, or I'm dicking around out in the woods or whatever, I just like to whittle wood. I don't know, I always have ever since I was little, as weird as that sounds. And S30V is great for wood. I don't give a shit what anybody tells me. It just, I don't know, something about S30V and wood. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's better than VG10. It's better than 154. It's better than, hell, it's better than that steel and that Hinder or whatever it is, CTS XHP. It's better than that. I don't know, it just goes right through wood and it keeps its edge. Long enough for me. I mean, I don't need S90V. I'm not going to pay $300 for a carbon fiber, for this knife and carbon fiber with S90V. It's not worth it to me. That's just me. I do like the Carpenter steel version though, with the, 20XP or whatever it is, 20 CS Carpenter steel. I've been thinking about getting one of those, but I'm not sure. So every time I think about that, I'm like, well, I could just get 2 more of these and, you know, just have backups forever. These are great knives. If you've never handled one of these, which I'm sure you have if you're watching this, or hell, you probably own one if you're watching this, but if you don't, try one out. For $100, it can't be beat. I really don't think it can be beat at all by anybody, any manufacturer, anybody. As far as folding knife goes, it's just the best to me. The compression lock, good strong lock. Like I said on this one, lockup is perfect. I mean, solid as shit. Some of the other ones I've had haven't been, but I mean, the play that they had was so slight that when I handed the knife to other people and told them, they were like, I don't even know what you're talking about. But I'm overly anal, especially with my knives. You know, other people are like, I don't even feel anything, but they had the slightest bit, and that's only if you really tugged on it. But then again, you know, this is a folding knife. This isn't a fixed blade, so. But, great knives, guys. You should definitely check them out. I carry this knife every day. It's my absolute favorite knife. I don't know why I've waited this long to do a review on any Paramilitary 2 I've owned. I think I'm going to always own one of these. You know, that's just all there is to it. Anyways, guys, that's my review, or my whatever the fuck thoughts. I've owned these long enough, I think, to give my opinion on them. Great knives. I don't have very many subs right now, so if you like my reviews, sub to my channel, leave a comment, do whatever. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have more knife reviews because knives are my passion, and I have a shitload of them. So I'm going to have more reviews. I think my next review is probably going to be on my little Boker Subcom Titan, little small titanium frame lock. But anyways, guys, take it easy. All right, bye.